sound all the way to your TV. It's time to dive into the world of entertainment news. Welcome back. You're live with your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Time to catch up with what's been happening with some of our major stars over the last weekend.
Yeah, man, and we are looking towards our Major League DJs this morning. I mean, South African Major League DJs, they're South African talent, raising the flag super high once again. And I listened to this story. I mean, it's absolutely incredible because Major League DJs Zake Spantwini,
Yes.
Kasango, and the late Brenda Fassie are all part of the newly released EA Sports FC24 soundtrack, which is officially available on Spotify.
You don't have to play the game. You can just break
come
it
on.
down. I
So,
think
yeah.
that is massive, dude.
Dude, this is huge. And these Major League DJs, I mean, a recent remake of Brenda Fassie's Vulindlela, titled Mamgobkosi, will feature alongside Zake Spantwini and Kasango's Osama as the two songs from South Africa, and over 100 artists from more than 30 countries feature on the game's official soundtrack, which is incredible. Now, EA Sports FC24 will be released on September the 29th, and the early access is available on the Ultimate Edition right now.
They're just connecting the dots. I think they understand that there is such a massive gaming fraternity in South Africa, a massive cultural upswing at the moment where we are screaming for our own identity to be represented in other parts of this kind of pop culture. Absolutely beautiful. Well done, Zake. We see you, Tyler. We see you.
We should get him back.
Yeah, 100%, man, to play a little bit of EA. That's fine. Then, of course, we've been following very closely the story of one of our favorites, music sensation Lyra, and she recently celebrated every health milestone with an updated report of her recovery, the latest being really powerful. So, for those of you who don't know the background, Lyra suffered a stroke while traveling in Germany in March of 2022, so still quite recent, and that has affected her ability to speak, to write, and to read. Imagine in her craft what that must feel like. She was diagnosed with aphasia, a language disorder that affects language, expression, and comprehension due to damage in specific areas of the brain. Well, over the weekend, she celebrated her 1 year and 6 month milestone and took to social media to inspire, as she does, to encourage and just to express gratitude, to thank everyone for their support during her time of recovery. I mean, I'm
so happy that she's not just, she's constantly moving forward. She is one of our most celebrated artists as well. She is simply incredible. So I'm just glad that she is on the path of recovery, but she's really actively working towards it, and I love that.
And taking us along for that journey as well. So I think through that process, probably helping a lot of people.
For sure. Some international entertainment news this morning. Baby Riot Rose.
Love it.
Made his debut, and as Rihanna and A$AP Rocky shared a first look of their newborn in an adorable family photo shoot with son, and I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, RZA Athelson Myers. And there you can see the happy family. And of course, growing their family has always been the hope for the duo, and who've now been together for nearly 3 years. And in the series of adorable photos, the family is really growing. And it's the cutest thing ever to witness. And it's nice to see,
you are dooming yourself. You call your baby Riot. Oh, my word. They grow into these names, but maybe she knows something that we don't know. Yeah. I love that. Perfect name, perfect little bundle of joy. So good to see that. I also love this couple because they are very real, very raw, very open through their own tragedies, through their own triumphs. I'm talking about Chrissy Teigen and John Legend. They recently celebrated their 10-year anniversary by renewing their vows. And she told People Mag that the wedding anniversary celebration, which took place in the absolutely beautiful Lake Como in Italy, was, quote, way more emotional than I anticipated. She was basically reflecting on how amazing the celebration was with her hubby and their nearest and dearest. They've been through a lot.
Yeah.
They've been through a lot that she is also, or both of them, have shared so openly about. And we talk about people being helped in those critical moments where you feel like no one can understand you because what you're going through is just so singular. Yeah. No one can understand what it's like to go through some of those tragedies. Yet so many people are doing it and going through it. And just by giving just that moment for someone to know it's okay to be broken down, to go through those things, magic. So to both of them, they've earned the right.
Look, I think when it comes to the two of them, that hashtag couple goals
really
is
for
them, which is
she
amazing.
bakes, he sings. Stop it. Just stop it, the two of you, please.
Well, that is it from our entertainment news desk for this morning. But, of course, the conversation doesn't end here. Our social platforms are always up to date with what's happening on the social streets. So be sure to follow us at Expresso Show.